How's it going, guys? This is NJ Soldier 732 coming at you with a quick video about my experience at MEPS. So back in 2012, my senior year in high school, decided I want to join the Marine Corps, and just so you guys know, I tore my ACL my sophomore year in high school, and I knew my process wasn't going to be the easiest, but there's definitely work to be done to get myself in. So I went to MEPS probably in 2012 of December, and the first time I went, I was overweight and I failed my ASVAB, and I didn't know I did at the time. And the only thing that was wrong at that time, besides those two things, was my blood pressure. When I went to go get my physical done at MEPS, I was pretty nervous because you don't know anyone there except the people you got to MEPS with, and that's it. And I was pretty nervous, and my blood pressure was pretty high, and everything else with me was good as far as everything else with the physical. And I had to go back to MEPS a second time to get weighed in because I was overweight, like I mentioned. I made weight, and they didn't never stamped off on it and wrote it down that I made weight. And my recruiter freaked the fuck out because he was like, "You guys DQ'd my guy for being overweight," and I made weight, but MEPS fucked up and they never signed off on it. So MEPS realized they done goofed, and they fixed that for me, and my process continued. As far as my processing continuing, um, I had to get a consult for my knee because I tore my ACL, like I mentioned, and I had to get a waiver for my blood pressure. I've never had high blood pressure in my past. I've always been healthy. I've always played, sports, baseball, football, soccer. Excuse me. And I got into MEPS, back to take my SVAB for the second time, and I had to wait like a month or two because that's the process and the way things go out over at MEPS. And I passed my SVAB. I got like a 43 on it my second time, and I had to go get my consult, like I mentioned, for my knee. And I got my consult. I got part of it done at Deborah Hospital. They took an X-ray of my knee because I had surgery on it, and everything turned out fine. And then I had to go see an orthopedic, which was like another time. And I went to the orthopedic wherever they sent me. It was like far as fuck, it's like 2 hour drive away after I got to Fort Dix. And everything good went good over there. And I sat down. I met with the doctor. The doctor asked me if I was all good. I told him I was all good. The only thing that was holding me back was his blood pressure. And it's killing me still because I know I'm physically fit. I still am physically fit, and this blood pressure thing's holding me back. And I would say in March we submitted my waiver for my blood pressure, and I had to go to my doctor, get some paperwork, get blood pressure readings. In March 2013 we submitted that paperwork, and I've been waiting on an answer from the BUMED, which is for the Marines. If anyone has like a waiver, you're probably familiar with the BUMED. And I been waiting on an answer from BUMED probably from March to like September or maybe even October of 2013, and I didn't get an answer back yet. And I would say in August or September, I had to write a statement for my blood pressure, saying since I was young, I can never remember blood pressure ever affecting me. Pretty much making yourself sound like Jesus to whoever's gonna read it. And well, for me, I wrote this statement like really late for some reason. I don't know why. And I feel like for some reason my recruiter, like, he done goofed or dropped the ball and didn't realize this was maybe supposed to be submitted in with my waiver. I really don't know, but this is my personal opinion. I feel like they messed up. And to be honest, I was tired at the time of hearing my parents nag and ask me what I'm doing with my life. So I pretty much stopped my process of the Marines because they were taking too long. And I went right next door and I spoke to the Army and I asked them a few questions and they told me they can make it happen, bada boom, bada bang, like that, real quick. And I've seen them put people in like that, like no problem. They put like some of the most like weirdest people. This one guy, real quick story. One guy, he had like 7 traffic tickets and they put him in, no problem. Here I am, physically fit guy, no traffic tickets, no drugs, no nothing, just one dumb high blood pressure reading at MEPS, and it takes over a year to get me in. It doesn't make sense, but they have a reason for everything in the military. And they told me I had to go to my own private doctor, get 3 consecutive blood pressure readings, document it, and they could send my file up to like MEPS. And I did that. And right now, the only thing I'm waiting for is a med read from MEPS at Fort Hamilton. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever been to Fort Hamilton or have ever had to do a med read or wait on a med read. Um, I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's like my medical file with like my documentation, my blood pressure readings in it, and it gets approved by a doctor, I'm guessing. I really don't know. Um, but I'll keep you guys updated as far as that goes, and that's the only thing I'm waiting for as far as the army. Everything with me is freaking good. My ASVAB score is good. My physical's good. My vision, hearing, blood test, urine analysis, everything's good with me. It's just this dumb blood pressure. It doesn't make sense. And I go to community college to not waste time, because you might as well do something with your life. If I don't get accepted to the military, at least I started school. But this is where I'm at right now, and it's kind of frustrating because it's been like well over a year already, and you know I don't know if any of y'all have ever had the same exact, not same exact, but similar scenario happen to you. Um, but if anyone has any questions as far as MEPS and the ASVAB, or if anyone could relate and let me know their story and how their experience went. If anyone knows anything about these med reads and how long they take to get approved or looked at, definitely hit me up, because I'm on top of my recruiter every day, and it seems like nothing happens with this. Like, it just sits on a pile of papers, and it's just like one paper at a time. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Um, yeah, so it's NJ Soldier 732. Everyone be safe, and thanks for watching. And definitely comment if you have any suggestions or anything I could do. Thanks.